We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. And as promised, I have a recipe for you today, a raw food recipe, and it's awesome. Well, actually I've never done it before, but I think it's really awesome. And I saw this recipe on Facebook, but it wasn't really a raw food recipe. It was a cooked food recipe, but I'm going to make it into a raw food recipe. I liked the concept, and I think many of you will like it today also. So it's really simple. The first thing you do is you take an apple. Then you take the apple and the knife, and you cut it in half. It is my mission to make this recipe video fast.
Woo!
People sit here and put ingredients in blenders for 5 hours straight and just talk non-stop. Nah?
Nah.
Okay. What you do next is you kind of core the apple. Now here I sit and... Okay. And you want to be careful not to break the edges because we just want a hole in the middle here. You see where I'm going with this? You can save the apples for your daughter.
What if they don't have a daughter?
Or your son. Or your dog. Or yourself for later. Dip it in almond butter or something. Okay, so here we go. This is good. This is looking good. It's kind of cool. We hollowed it out. Now on Facebook, what they did was they poured caramel in there. But we're not going to do that today. What we have here is, what we need to do is put an ingredient in here that will actually harden up when cold, like caramel. Now there's many different things you can do. What I personally like the best is peely nuts. It's a high-fat nut and it's the most natural. Other things you could do this with is coconut butter, like Artisan's coconut butter or Daskinese. You can do it with, these are ingredients that harden up when they're cold, or cacao butter, if you want to do chocolate. And then also you could do coconut oil. Back in the old school days, they used to do coconut oil chocolate before they discovered these other ingredients. And it would melt in regular room temperature. These other ingredients don't necessarily melt in room temperature, that's why I like them the best. And since peely nuts are like a whole food, that's my favorite. It's just like a nut. And what we have here actually, let me get it, is this peely nut mixture that we made. What is in here is peely nuts blended with mesquite powder. That's my favorite sweetener, because mesquite is low glycemic and it's high in nutrition and it just tastes really good. And also dark chocolate extract to make it more chocolate tasting, and stevia and a little bit of maca. That's what we got in this bad boy right now. Also, if this isn't and peely nuts look like this. This is a peely nut. And the fat content is so high, it hardens up when you're done. But you could use coconut butter too. It might be less expensive or something like that, or raw cacao. Also, we have raw peely nut butter, which is actually peely nuts stone ground with coconut sugar and a little bit of salt. So you can literally just open this up and pour it in there because this hardens up in the fridge too. We mentioned this in previous videos, how you can make raw chocolates out of this without raw chocolate. But it's coconut sugar versus mesquite. It's all up to you. Okay, so what you do, in the refrigerator, I actually poured out a few more. As you can see right here, a little bit earlier. Please ignore the old brownness that oxidized. And what we're going to do is, so they stand up straight, we're going to put them like this. And then what we're going to do, oh, this is so much fun, is pour them in here. Maybe Angela could say a few things, because in the last recipe video that you did, everybody was getting angry at me for talking over you 100 times, and they kept telling me to shut up, so I apologize about that, and next time I'm going to let Angela do all the speaking.
Ooh. I'd like to say that I really appreciate peely nuts because, as most of you know, we don't eat raw chocolate because we don't really enjoy the stimulating effects of it.
Not that we don't agree. Oh, sorry. There I go again! There I go again! Sorry. Shut up! Shut up! Okay.
So peely nuts don't have any stimulating effects. They're just a nut. And it's incredible. They really look and taste like chocolate. See?
And then it gets hard in the refrigerator. Is there anything else you want to say, my love?
Nah.
And we have nothing against cacao. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the refrigerator. And then it's going to harden up. And then you see the next step. But first, this is going to be difficult to put in by myself. I actually already did some before, so we can just go right into it. He's a clever one. So let me go get them.
Preparation. Such a professional. Wow. Now what?
Hello, my name is Hello. It's an apple. Okay, so here we go. In the refrigerator, this is hard now, like chocolate, because it's peely nuts. In room temperature, it generally stays. It will start to melt, but not for a long time, and it will last. In the refrigerator, it automatically. Okay, just let's finish this off. So what we do, this is going to be great for children. Araya's going to love it. Angela's going to love it. I can sense it already. I hope this works.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. You cut it.
Oh no.
Booyah!
What is it?
It's a caramel apple from the inside out.
Wow.
So kids can just take it and munch on it. So can the ladies and the men and everybody.
Wow.
And it's just easy to get. I did it!
You did it. Pretty.
Is this a nice yum pot, Gila?
What a pretty yum pot.
Maybe you could tell everybody what a yum pot is while I cut this other one.
It's when you make something yummers that's sweet to eat after you've had something savory. And it could be anything, and this would be an ideal yum pot.
It's like easy, it's all good and easy on the system. Oh. And now, the pretty princess. Do you mind trying it?
Wow.
Do, 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 do,
It's very clever. Yummers.
This is Matt Monarch, the best raw food chef in the world. He has one recipe in total. Woo! And we'll see you next time at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.